Want to achieve podcast quality audio for your YouTube videos? You can do it with just two simple audio effects. Don't worry if you are a beginner, I will explain everything in easy to understand language. So, let's get started. Hi, I'm Sankesa and welcome to Vertical Darts. I will use this audio clip to show you an example.
So the landlord incentives were, we first started doing that because there's a lot of potential in San Mateo County.
First, go to the Effects panel and search for the Parametric Equalizer. Double-click the effect and it will apply to the selected clip. In the Effect Controls panel, you will notice that the effect is added. Click Edit to make adjustments. We are going to use this Parametric Equalizer to enhance our audio quality.
Or know what kind of opportunities they have with.
But before we make any changes, let's put the audio on a loop so we can reference it while making adjustments. Set the in and out points. Then click this icon to loop the audio. If you don't see this icon, click here and drag and drop it into the panel. Now let's go back to the Parametric Equalizer. What we see here is called the frequency spectrum. It shows all voice frequencies from low to high. Here, HP stands for high pass and LP stands for low pass. When you click HP, you will see it appear on the frequency spectrum. When you move the HP, it will reduce the low frequencies and make you sound like you are on a phone call.
We first started doing that because
Similarly, enabling LP, low pass and moving it will cut away the high frequencies, making it sound as if you are in a small closed space.
With the housing authority. So the landlord incentives were
To enhance our audio, we will first enable HP to cut away unwanted frequencies. We will cut everything below 60 to 80 Hz. You can't hear these frequencies clearly, but they can interfere with your voice, so we remove them. Next, we will push the low frequencies to add more bass and warmth to your voice. Just play the audio and adjust until you find the perfect level of bass.
Even know about us or know what kind of opportunities they have with the housing authority. So the landlord incentives were, we first started doing that because
to make the voice sound clearer, we will bump up the high frequencies. Boost them until it sounds just right.
A lot of landlords who may not even know about us or know what kind of opportunities they have with the housing authority.
If your voice sounds a bit muddy, try cutting a few decibels. That should help.
There's a lot of potential in San Mateo County.
Now you can hear the difference between the before and after.
They have with the housing authority. So the landlord incentives were, we first started doing that because there's a lot of potential in San Mateo County. There are a lot of landlords who may not even know about us or know.
If you don't want to make these adjustments manually, you can use the built-in vocal enhancer preset. Now that we have cleaned up the voice, we are going to compress it. Compression reduces the dynamic range by making loud parts quieter and quiet parts louder. For this, we will use the Tube Modeled Compressor. Search for Tube Modeled Compressor. Double-click it to apply it to the selected clip. Click Edit to adjust the settings.
Incentives were, we first started.
Moving this will change the threshold. However, nothing happens yet because we haven't set the ratio. The threshold is the level at which Premiere Pro begins to reduce the volume. For example, if the threshold is set to -17 dB, Premiere Pro will lower any audio levels that exceed -17 dB. How much it decreases is determined by the ratio. So first we need to set the ratio. I generally set it to 4:1, which is commonly used for vocal audio sources. This means that for every 4 decibel above the threshold, the output will be compressed to 1 decibel. Next, we will set the threshold.
We first started doing that because there's a lot of potential in San Mateo County. There are a lot of landlords who may not even know about us or know what kind of opportunities they have with the housing authority.
Now we will adjust the attack. What you want to do here is have a quick attack. You want your compressor to kick in very quickly. So I will set the attack to 1 millisecond. The release time is how long it takes for the compressor to increase the volume to its desired level. I'll set this to 250 milliseconds. Finally, we will adjust the output gain. We need to set the final output level because the audio is now a bit quieter. Play the audio and adjust the output gain until it sounds right.
Kind of opportunities they have with the housing authority. So the landlord incentives we first started doing that because we first started doing that.
I typically keep the audio levels at around -6 or -7. I hope this video was helpful. You can also check out my video on how to remove sirens, honks and other noises from audio in Premiere Pro. As well as check out how to duck background music against dialogue in just 1 minute. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Bye for now. I'll see you in the next one.